Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. Owen here with some AI news. Artificial intelligence, AI, has revolutionized the field of computer graphics and animation, enabling anyone to create stunning images from just a few words. But with so many AI image generators available, how do you choose the best one for your needs? In this article, we will compare two of the most popular and powerful AI image generators, StableDiffusion and Midjourney. We will look at their features, pros and cons, and some examples of images they can produce. What are StableDiffusion and Midjourney? StableDiffusion and Midjourney are both machine learning models that can generate images from text prompts. They use deep neural networks to learn from billions of images and create new ones that match the given description. They can also modify existing images based on text inputs, or fill in missing details on low-resolution or low-quality images. StableDiffusion was released in August 2022 by startup Stability AI, alongside a number of academic and non-profit researchers. It is an open-source project, which means anyone can download its source code and run it on their own computer or use online services that offer it. StableDiffusion supports thousands of downloadable custom models, which can generate different art styles based on the prompts. Midjourney was released in July 2022 by a team of anonymous developers. It is a proprietary service, which means it is not open source and can only be accessed through its Discord bot. Midjourney has a few tens of model variants, which can produce realistic or stylized images based on the prompts. What are the pros and cons of StableDiffusion and Midjourney? StableDiffusion and Midjourney have their own strengths and weaknesses, depending on what you are looking for in an AI image generator. Here are some of the main pros and cons of each tool. StableDiffusion. Pros. 1. It is free and open source, which means you can run it on your own hardware or use online services that offer it. 2. It offers more customization options, such as image size, prompt strictness, seed value, samplers, and models. 3. It can generate images in various art styles, such as anime, comic book, fantasy art, pixel art, etc. 4. It can fill or modify only certain parts of an image based on text inputs. Cons. 1. It requires a GPU with at least 4 GB of VRAM to run locally, which may not be available for everyone. 2. It may produce lower quality or less realistic images than Midjourney with some prompts or settings. 3. It may require more trial and error to get the best results with some prompts or settings. Midjourney. Pros. 1. It produces higher quality and more realistic images than StableDiffusion with some prompts or settings. 2. It is easy to use, as it only requires a Discord account and an internet connection. 3. It has a zoom-out feature that can in-paint or out-paint an image based on text inputs. Cons. 1. It costs a minimum of $10 per month for limited image generations. 2. It offers fewer customization options than StableDiffusion, such as image size, aspect ratio, and model generation. 3. It has fewer model variants than StableDiffusion, which may limit the diversity or creativity of the images. Who owns the images? The legal status of images created by AI is unclear, as there are ongoing legal battles between human artists who say that AI tools like StableDiffusion and Midjourney have illegally copied their original images to train their models, violating their copyright. However, while the legal issues are being resolved, StableDiffusion and Midjourney have different official policies. StableDiffusion is free to use, and according to its terms and conditions, anyone who makes an image with StableDiffusion has the right to use it commercially. Midjourney, alternatively, gives all images made during the free trial the Creative Commons license, which means no one really owns them and anyone can use them for almost anything. However, if you pay for any of the subscription plans, you get a general commercial license to use the images, keeping ownership of them if someone else tries to use them. The answer to whether you can use AI-generated images for commercial purposes depends on which AI image generator you use, how they source their data, and whether they compensate the original artists whose works they use to train their models. The legal reality of AI-generated images is murky, with ongoing lawsuits by artists who claim that AI tools have illegally used source images from human artists to create their models, thereby infringing their copyright. While that legal mess is worked out, however, the official policies of different AI image generators vary. Some of them allow you to use their images for commercial purposes, either for free or with a fee, while others have certain restrictions or limitations. For example, StableDiffusion is an open-source project that allows you to run it on your own computer or use online services that offer it. According to its terms and conditions, anyone who creates an image using StableDiffusion has the commercial right to that image. Midjourney, on the other hand, is a proprietary service that can only be accessed through its Discord bot. It grants all images made as part of the free trial the Creative Commons license, which means no one technically owns them and anyone can use them for just about anything. However, if you pay for any of the subscription plans, you get a general commercial license to use the images, retaining ownership of them should someone else try to use them too. Other AI image generators may have different policies regarding commercial use. For example, PixArt allows you to use its AI-generated images for commercial purposes, but with some limitations, such as not using third-party content or not modifying the images too much. Shutterstock also allows you to use its AI-generated images for commercial purposes, but only if you purchase them through its platform. Therefore, before using any AI-generated image for commercial purposes, you should always check the terms and conditions of the AI image generator you use and make sure you comply with them. You should also respect the rights and interests of the original artists whose works may have been used to train the AI models. Which one should you use? There is no definitive answer to which AI image generator is better, as it depends on your personal preference, budget, hardware, and purpose. However, here are some general guidelines to help you decide. 1. If you want to generate realistic-looking images for free or with more customization options, you may prefer StableDiffusion. 2. If you want to generate high-quality images with less hassle or with a zoom-out feature, you may prefer Midjourney. 3. If you want to experiment with different art styles or models, you may prefer StableDiffusion. 4. If you want to generate images that are consistent with a certain style or quality level, you may prefer Midjourney. I hope you enjoyed this informative article. I learned something, for sure. Please check out the links in the description below and like, comment and subscribe to see more. Thank you.